Hi friends, on this Good Friday, let us remember Jesus' love and sacrifice for humanity. Let's all remember to be more truthful and let's all remember to stay away from sin. So I've taken Anatomy PYQ. Read the question. Which cranial nerves supply the anterior and posterior bellies of digastric muscles respectively? So, okay, you can see here, this is the digastric muscle. Let me show you the 3D image. Okay, look here. Can you appreciate this muscle? Yes. This muscle here, okay, on both the sides. Let me bring it here. Okay, so if I view it from below, you can see clearly, right? This is one muscle, right? This is another muscle. Do I have another color? Okay, this is another muscle. But these muscles are digastric muscles, right? So let me just show you one. Right, you can see this digastric. Di means two, gastric and bellies of the muscle. Okay, so this is the anterior belly of digastric muscle, and this is the posterior belly of digastric muscle. Now they have asked you the nerve supply, but before telling you the nerve supply, tell me what is the function? Why do we need digastric muscle? Okay, look here. What does this muscle do? Yeah, it is causing the action of digastric muscle is depression of the mandible. And also there is one more function. Can you appreciate which bone is this? Hyoid bone. So this muscle also causes elevation of the hyoid bone. Now why the hyoid bone must be elevated? See, this action is important when you swallow. This is important for you to speak. So these two are the main functions of digastric muscle. One is depression of the mandible like this and elevation of the hyoid bone. Now the question, the nerve supply of digastric muscle, remember, okay, the anterior belly, this is the anterior belly, right? Okay, so this is the anterior belly of digastric. One second. Okay, look here. This is the anterior belly of digastric muscle. Anterior belly, it is supplied by nerve to mylohyoid. Mylohyoid. Okay. Now this nerve to mylohyoid, it is a branch of inferior alveolar nerve. It is a branch of inferior alveolar nerve. Now this inferior alveolar nerve, it is a branch of mandibular nerve. Mandibular nerve. This mandibular nerve, it is the third branch of trigeminal nerve. So in the option, they can give any of these. So pinpoint, precise, I can say the anterior belly of digastric, it is supplied by nerve to mylohyoid. Mylohyoid എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മസിൽ ഉണ്ട്. ആ മസിലിനെ സപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന നെർവാണ് nerve to mylohyoid. പക്ഷേ ആ നെർവ് വേറെ ഒരു മസിൽ പാർട്ടിനെയും കൂടെ സപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഏതാണ് ആ പാർട്ട്? Anterior belly of digastric muscle. Now nerve to mylohyoid, it is a branch of inferior alveolar nerve. This inferior alveolar nerve, it is a branch from the mandibular nerve. Mandibular nerve, it is a branch of the trigeminal nerve. So that is about anterior belly of digastric. Now, this is the posterior belly. All of you can appreciate the posterior belly of digastric muscle. It is supplied by the facial nerve. This much clear? Now let's read the options and try to sort out the answer. Read the options, guys. Facial nerve for both? No, wrong. Trigeminal nerve in the anterior belly and facial nerve in the posterior belly. That is what we were learning, right? Yes, so answer is 2. That's it. Bye-bye.